What's up guys, thank you for tuning in. You are watching Passive Earnings. In this video, I will show you guys my stock analysis for Nvidia stock. The second thing I'll show you is a calculator that I have created in an Excel sheet with which I have predicted the price of Nvidia stock in coming years. And then lastly, I'll come back to this portfolio and show you my moves for this coming week. So let's jump right in. So first thing I want to show you is Nvidia's current stock price. Currently it is at $104.75, down for the last trading day 0.21%, but up for the year close to 146% up from the last year this time. And there have been quite a few reasons. We have seen the AI trend and everything else. Another thing that you see here is the price range of 52 weeks is little above the 50%, meaning it's a little over half of what the average price should be, between $39 and $140. But at the same time, if you look at the earnings per share, it is currently at $2.72, and the PE ratio showing up here on Seeking Alpha is 38.52. But then this is forward-looking PE ratio, meaning it is based on the forecasted earnings for the rest of the year. Of course, it's a mega cap stock and currently holds $2.57 trillion market cap. But the couple of interesting things that I wanted to include in this stock analysis that very few people go over is the trend of earnings per share. So if you look at the last quarter, when Nvidia reported its earning, it has gained year over year 262% gain. Just to put things in perspective, that gain was from 8 cents to now 60 cents per share. And that is where you have seen this incremental growth. So the question is, will Nvidia stock be growing with the same pace? I highly doubt, but let's look at the annual or earnings per share estimates from 50 analysts here. If you look at the couple years time period, they are predicting that the current earnings per share, which is around $2.72 per share, will be increased to $3.76 per share. That is not accounting for buying back shares if Nvidia decided to do so, but that's what they are predicting. So based on this earnings per share, we can estimate the price in my calculator. So this is the calculator that I was talking about. I have created this simply by earnings per share along with PE ratio. So if the earnings per share is $3.76 at the end of the year 2026, what that means is if Nvidia stock is at 25 price to earnings ratio, the stock price of Nvidia should be at $94. And same goes for 30 PE ratio, the price should be 112, and so on. Usually what I've seen lately is that most of the companies, especially Magnificent 7 stock, price to earnings ratio is hovering around 30 to 40. In case of Amazon, it is really high, around 55, and in case of Nvidia, it is in 60s. So this 61 price to earning ratio that you see here is coming from current value of price to earning ratio on Robinhood. It says that it is currently at 61 PE. What that means, if Nvidia stays at 61 PE ratio and the earnings per share is at $3.76 per share as predicted by analysts, then the stock price would be hovering around $230. Will this happen? This is highly unlikely to happen in my opinion, but what I think is the stock price would still be around $150 at the time, unless we see a recession, which is looming over our heads. But other than that, this is simple tool. I have gone through all the estimate, I've gone through all the nitty gritties, I've gone through the growth and profitability. Basically what you see here is gross profit of 75%, as well as the 59.8% EBIT margin. EBIT margin is what you take home as a business owner, is what your EBIT margin is. And in case of Nvidia, it is close to 60, which is unheard of, especially in any other industry outside of technology. This is unheard of, this EBIT margin. But even if you look at the gross profit margin, this is crazy, like 75%, meaning every dollar Nvidia makes, it gets 75 cents out of that as a profit. So that's I've gone through all of this. Just wanted to give you a brief or a snapshot of what should matter and how I think that this is gonna turn out to be. My personal opinion is in couple years we would still be looking at Nvidia as a growth company, but with probably a lesser PE ratio moving forward. And that's why I am planning to not sell cash secured put on Nvidia on Monday. What I wanted to do is I wanted to sell a cash secured put, as I told you guys in my last video, but that is not gonna happen on Monday because CPI data is coming on Wednesday, and with the CPI data we have seen some crazy fluctuation in the stock market, and that is expected as a volatility will increase. We will see the swings of the market and the stock price, especially stocks like Nvidia. We'll see big swings. So what I'm gonna do on Wednesday after the report comes out, I will sell cash secured puts on Nvidia and SOXL. So I'll probably be not taking any action until Wednesday afternoon or maybe Thursday morning. But currently I'm holding $45,791 as a cash balance in my portfolio, but I'll be investing $110 in SPY as a daily recurring buy. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys like this video, and make sure if you want to have a one-on-one consulting with me regarding selling cash secured puts and covered calls and how to generate passive income with your current stock portfolio, there's a link in the description box below. Make sure to go there and sign up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.